What's up, everybody? And today we're talking about Warhammer 40,000. It is 8:24 a.m. here. So let's talk about Commander 4 and what the story is. What we're looking for in the story. We're going to talk about the storyline a little bit, what it kind of means in the storyline, what's really going to be taking place, shadows and echoes and dust. Let's go ahead and break that down because that is actually around the corner faster than I can possibly imagine. It's very exciting. I've already begun to actually started progress on it. I'm just waiting for some of the things to be done on it. But let's go ahead and get into the rule book of what we're going to be seeing in this beautiful, beautiful game that's 10 missions long. Alright? Alright, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is who is the main guy. Okay, so the main guy is Commander Isaac. Commander Isaac is now a Space Marine. He's been a Space Marine for a long time. Except this time, he's joined the Ultramarines. And it's not from what you've seen before. And again, I've got another story that how he joined the Space Marines. But this time, he's joined the Space Marines. He's stronger, better, fighter than ever. And this time, he does talk about one of the most interesting things that make more sense than anything. And this is why the story is going to revolve around Commander Isaac and Dustin Echoes. So if you guys don't know, Commander Isaac goes to Hades, which is known as Hell. Well, a part of Hades. Again, I just want to clarify this. It's all fake. It's not real. It's just a good story. So he goes to Hades, and he's fighting. He's trying to look for someone named as Flame. Flame is a Chaos Lord. Flame sends him all these bad guys. All the Chaos corrupt units and the armies and the turrets and the tanks. But that's not what you would think it would seem. Now, when we put together something like this, we have to talk about many different stories about this, about Dustin Echoes. He does hear Dustin Echoes like his fallen past of such as, brother, you let me die. Why? Why? You know, like stuff like that. And then you've got stuff as, you were the chosen and you let us all down. Why did you do that? So it's always like really this different thing that kind of comes in backwards and forwards and stuff. And it's always about understanding the story where it all took place and where it all takes place, right? So you're looking at so many different things that have very vision on it, you know? And when you look at something like this and you understand this, you really have to pay attention because this is where things get more deeper and deeper and deeper as you go on. So as he's going through the tunnels, as he's going through the dust and the echoes, he's really trying to understand what it means, why he's actually there, and what's going on. And this is what's called he's taken a lot of, he's exhausted, he's tired, he just wants to get out of there and find this guy. Well, it's just Dustin Echoes, right? Wrong. So obviously you've got enemies that are going to try to attack you and statues and buildings, but the Dustin Echoes part, just like an actual Space Marine, it comes around in a cutscene where he'll look at something or he'll hear something and he'll want to go over there and look at it or he'll want to go over there and do something. He's trying to understand what it takes to fight the void to get to his main thing. And as we all know, as we know about the voice of it, of Kadrion or Adrian, is K Adrian. Yeah, I remember that now. K Adrian he's listening to him, he's trying to find him in the voice. And in the fog of it all, it's really, really different. It's really difficult because his friend was also in Hades and he's trying to find him. His friend was the first one that ever went to the Hades, going through the warp, and I'll get more and more digress on that on what I can see. As we left off on the first video, we know he went through the warp, and now he's in the Hades. Now the game that you see in Warhammer 40,000 Commander 4 has been reworked significantly, 100% brand new into the Gates of Hell engine, and it looks beautiful. I'm just really happy with it. It looks great. So much stuff has been done, and I'm very excited to see even more being done on this as the year follows. So what's really interesting is that when we go into the darkest, deepest story of it all, and he finally finds Flame, he's distracted. He's like, "Wow, I can't believe you're here. After all this time, I thought I killed you." And the Outer Road, which is the Outer Road, not Hades, but the other one, the Outer Road, which is different type of sky and stuff, a different type of planet. He thought he killed him. Well, he didn't. He killed a clone. Now, when he does kill Flame in Hades, he's not really killing him, but he's killing a demon spirit lord. It's nothing more. It's like, for example, if you have a hard rock and you break the rock open, it's nothing in the rock. It's just more rock. Well, that's what he's doing with the Lord. He's just breaking them open, and then the spirit gets sent out of the warp into something different. So that's why Commander 5 takes place at 20 missions, and it takes place with 20 missions, and I'll talk more about that next year, of course, about Warhammer 40,000 Commander 5, and that's the final to wrap all that up. Um, Again, everything's set to change, of course, but I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to do that. So, when he's in the warp, he's facing so many challenges. You've you've got demon spawn warriors that come and try to attack him. You've got enemies with guns coming to attack him. You've got all that warriors coming to attack him, and he's got to cope with all that. He's got to kill them, and then he's got to move on, and then he's got to move on even deeper into the story, and then he has to listen to the more distant echoes, and then it's just really, really, it's going to be good. Trust me, you'll love it. So another question that I think people actually had was, is there going to be missing pages that he has to find? Oh, and that's 100%. I'm glad that somebody pointed that out. And the question to what you want to know about is, yes, you will have missing pages that you will need to find. And you don't have to find them if you don't want to, but when you do find them, you'll unlock those stories, that all the stuff that is inside of the mod. So you'll say page 1, page 2, page 3, this will just say, like it'll say 1, or say page 1 or page 2 or page 3 when you find these pages, and it won't give you the glimpse of the message, but what it will do is it'll give you the password. You open up the password, and when you unlock the password, if you don't need WinRAR or 7-zip to download, of course, and then you'll unlock it, and you'll get to see the pages that were missing, and you'll get to unlock them into the game. And when you unlock them into the game, you'll get to see what's really going on. So you may get to see something. You may get to see a video of something that was just magical, or how it all began before Hades was Hades. You'll get to see how that really was, and how it was so full of life and so full of light, for joy before darkness took it over and become corrupt. And now you're facing this horrible environment that smells horribly and is really bad. And dark forces are always there to attack you, instead of like angels or something being there. So it really does like kind of take the pace a little bit, and it puts it into something completely different. And that's what I wanted to that's what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to take pages and I wanted to put them into something different to call them chapters or pages. What obviously it's gonna be chapter one or chapter two or page one or page two, but it's just really cool how you'll be able to see how your that's being done and how that's gonna be finished, and it'll tell you straight up. You'll find you to unlock page one, to unlock page two. You'll need to find the pages along the way. If you don't find them, that's okay. Just message me on Steam saying, hey, I don't know how to find these pages, and I'll make a video, a tutorial of where you can go to find pages and you can unlock different things. So I really think that's really exciting. It's new. That's new that I actually started doing in COD Arms, and Nick can do this also in the War series, but most of we're doing COD Arms, vanilla. So it's just really different to see where things are, being headed and where they're going and stuff. So it's very exciting to see this unfold. And of course, in other games, you'll see they'll say pages or chapters, and it'll say to unlock this, you need to unlock the pages in the game to unlock the password. So this is really cool to see how that's going to work out. Um, is there? I think I had a question of: is there any more characters in Warhammer 40,000 Commander 4? And that, my friend, is a big NO. And the reason I wanted to keep it like this is I really want to tell the story of how he was alone. Okay? I want to tell the story how Commander Isaac was alone and he really had to fight. Uh, he really had to fight to get to where he needed to be. And I think that's really important that he is alone and he's facing all these challenges by himself, because when he comes out of the warp, it's like, did you kill him? And the commander's like, he's just unsure. He doesn't know. He thinks he did, but he doesn't know if he did or not. So it's a big possibility and a big challenge on Isaac Commander to take him out, to kill him. If I don't know if I made the right decision or not, so it really does play in the head of did I do it right? Did I do a good job by doing this or doing that? So, and it's really interesting. It's going to be cool, and I'm very excited to really give you guys the story and the background and everything. So I think it's going to be really cool. But as far as that goes, that's really all I've really got as far as that story. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for some trailers, some gameplay,